they enter your eye.
Of course.
Odogu they enter your eye.
Of course. Like who no like better thing?
Let's see. You're also very beautiful.
Thank you.
But you know what? The mayor is actually more beautiful than you. Do not be unfortunate. Call me the mayor.
You still gloat with pride while staring at the face of your death.
Of course I will. Because the mayor is an immortal being. And beings like you, whether ghosts or whatever, see me, they scamper.
I have come to take revenge, not to trade words.
The only revenge you can get right now is to die again. Because this time I will tie you forever.
I see. You butterfly that thinks itself a bird.
shot to cut to roll. Any shot to cut to roll. The ending and disaster. Keep telling the ending and disaster. You want to make a big. Want to make a large. The ending and disaster.
Olivia, you're still standing here smoking. Have you forgotten about our tonight's schedule?
I haven't. I have not forgotten. I think more of Miriam. Miriam whom we eat and dine with. She has been missing for over 7 days now. Should we fold our hands and sweep her disappearance under the carpet like nothing happened?
No. But I still do not think we should kill ourselves over her disappearance.
If that's the only way to pay the price for deceiving our friend, then we have to.
What are you talking about?
Judith, don't act like you don't know what I'm saying. You do.
I don't. We didn't force her into it. She chose to be like us. She asked to chill with the big boys.
We deceived her. We made her believe it was the best life. It's all our fault. We caused it. So don't act like you don't know what I'm saying.
Work hard, stay positive, cause no shortcut to make it in life. Work hard and stay positive, no shortcut in this life. Cause any shortcut, any shortcut, the ending a disaster. Keep telling me, the ending a disaster. You want to make a big, want to make a large, the ending a disaster. The ending a disaster.
I can't thank you both enough.
I've always admired your personality and achievements. Thank you for giving me a lifeline.
Your mouth is filled with thanks when we have done nothing already.
You've done almost everything for me. A chance to leave the village is something I've always craved for. Because I believe there's so much opportunity here than there.
You're right. But you need to know that each opportunity comes with severe challenge and difficult tasks.
Don't mind. As long as you both were able to pay, I'll pay mine too.
That's okay. We will be having a party parole this weekend. She will be in attendance.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go.
Just because of this world. But today, here you are.
Say na me and you. Say na you and me, my baby. Say na me and you. Romeo and Juliet, their love na go be. This kind of love I never see. No leave, no transfer. No leave, no transfer. No leave, no transfer. Say na you and me, my baby. Say na me and you. Say na you and me, my baby. Say na me and you. Romeo and Juliet, their love na go be. This kind of love I never see. No leave, no transfer.
You sent for me.
Miriam, the ways of making money are not always as difficult as presumed. But the determination and decision to always become the problem.
I am determined, and I've decided to, as long as it doesn't require a head.
It requires protection and making judicious use of your available resources.
Which is?
Your body.
My body?
Prostitution? If that is what you chose to call it, I call it hustle. Are you in?
Oh, Miriam.
How are you?
Hi.
I can see you're ready for the assignment.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I wish you good luck. Do not be carried away by fall. And remember, Olosho no be Oyo business.
Okay, thank you. I'll leave now.
Success.
Thank you.
Be careful.
Girl, see how she fine.
Thank
See how she set. Aww. Fine girl. Oh, she's so beautiful.
You don't dey praise her now. Remember saying na your turn to do shopping. Months on the end. It's a fine girl. You go sit down and you do anything.
Don't worry, I dey browse my phone.
I don't tell you finish.
I did think that now they talk, so don't worry.
Now you know that way they talk now. I don't tell you. Better find parole. May you go hustle money. Go hustle.
I hear you.
Every day you go sit down here, follow me, the press phone.
No worry, I know.
Really?
I know. I go shock you, no worry. Hey. I remember all this. But that doesn't point at us misleading her. She's above 18 and made her decisions.
Don't be so mean and wicked, Judith. She was one of us.
I'm not disputing that fact. But that doesn't make us guilty. We only extended our hands of friendship to someone who needed it the most.
All I am saying is that we should take some responsibility over her disappearance. That's all.
So what should we do?
The mayor, the sharp, Odunze Walego, Wake Walofuma, Palliative Massa, Odunze, the mayor double, you they enter people's eyes. Wakebu Mora Mora, Wakebu Chara Chara.
Hey, the mayor. Negodu woke. Hey, mayor. The mayor. Hey! Negodu woke, negodu skin woke. Na woke bugodu shawama. Woke bu millions, woke bu watermelon. Hey! No, but seriously, how can a man be this fine? Eh? Negodu skin woke. Eh? Woke bu liposuction, by ovulation, by sequence.
Cause no shortcut to make it in life.
Oh, please, sir, I really need this job.
You don't need to bother yourself. Look, so long you are qualified, because our employment here is strictly based on merit. Eh?
If that is the case, then I had it already. I mean, I am qualified, and I will do my best to contribute to the firm.
Do you have your CV?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Zebelum Ozobian.
Ozobian.
Yes, sir.
Please, pardon me. Don't say I'm asking you too many questions. Are you by any means related to Odunze Ozobian?
Yes, sir. He's my brother.
The mayor?
Yes, exactly. Is there any problem, sir?
I'm sorry, we cannot employ you. Never. We can't employ you.
May I ask why, sir?
For how long has she been missing?
14 days now, sir.
Why are you coming to the police now?
Because each day that passes by, we keep giving her return a chance. However, no one has seen her corpse or any proof that harm might have befallen her or something like that.
Was she having problem with anyone before her sudden disappearance?
No, she didn't tell us anything like that.
Do you have her photograph?
Yes, I have it here.
Did she inform you of visiting anyone that day?
Yes, she did.
Who was that?
Me?
You?
Yes, me. Can you swim?
No. Why do you ask?
Mind if I teach you?
Where?
Right here.
You have a pool here?
My name is Mayor. I'll tell you. Mayor does it all. Mayor has it all. Mayor is all in one.
I see. But I thought we were going to have fun after taking our bath. Yeah.
Bad girl. Odogu the entire eye. Odogu the entire eye. I like that. Don't worry, by the time time we're done swimming, you know.
Okay.
We're done washing up and then straight to the bed.
All right, if you insist.
Odunze, all the girls they I am. Some want to lick like lollipop, but also so want to yo. All the girls they Russian, they want to lick like lollipop. The man is sweet yo. Wakebu mora mora, wakebu challenge.
I never thought of this all this while. The same thing I asked myself, immediately the inspector asked. I mean, that's what we should have done after the day she disappeared.
Are you insinuating that David is responsible for her disappearance?
No one said.
He's the only one we can lay our hands on to provide us Miriam.
You're your number one fan. I mean, you admire yourself too much for a man.
It's not my fault.
Okay, let's get down to my work. What's that for?
You haven't heard it before?
No, I'm not.
It's called Numbers.
Really? Okay, so let's go.
60.
What's that for?
You've not heard that song before?
No.
It's a new song, a hit song. It's called Numbers.
Oh, okay.
60.
Work hard, stay positive, cause no shortcut to make it in life. Work hard and stay
Okay, just so
positive.
you know. The other day I was qualified for a vacancy and the manager looked me in the face and said he can't give me the job.
Why?
I know. He just went through my files and saw my surname post and said, "Are you in any way related to the mayor?" At first I wanted to pretend. He said, "Are you?" And I'm like, yes.
What does this have to do with the job?
His exact word was,
You can be related to the almighty mayor and be seeking employment in this mini firm. No, it can't work.
"But sir, I want the job."
The job? I'm sorry, we don't have the financial capacity to pay. You can see we are just growing.
Okay, sir. If it's about the financial aspect, forget about the money. Just tell me, what are you willing to offer? I don't mind anything.
It appears you don't even understand what I'm saying. I mean that you are being here alone is a privilege to us. I mean, we are pleased to have you here. Having you here is even enough. We are pleased to have you here. Please, we can pay you just to go.
Are you being serious right now, sir?
Dead serious. Dead serious. We can't employ you.
This is not funny. It's not a joke to me. I don't know why you're laughing. Get out of it.
I know it's not jokes. I know. But it's funny. He's right.
How?
You see, when you look at it from his own angle, because no relative of Mayor will be living the way you are. It's not possible.
May I ask you a question? Since when has it become a crime for somebody to fend for himself?
Fadi, woke die bobe. Watermelon no monwa. The mayor. Population no monwa. Why okwa? Woke na mma. Population no monwa. Woke die bobe. Watermelon. Mayor. Imaka. Ovulation no monwa. Why okwa? Boss, these are the policemen that came to see you.
I am Inspector Charles from the police headquarters. We are here to conduct a search.
Don't bargain on the mayor just like that.
I hope you are not trying to stop me from doing my job.
Where is your warrant card? Officer, there are levels to this game. Nobody messes with the mayor.
Boys,
sir,
go in and search.
Yes, sir.
Search everywhere.
Yes.
Tumble the chairs down.
Yes, sir.
Let me remind you, no one is above the law. Pray, nothing incriminating is found in your possession. Officer, tumble the chairs upside down. I am no nonsense officer. If anything is found in your possession, you will go in for it.
The mayor, the shop, Odunze Werego, Wake Walofuma, Baleti Bumasa, Odunze, the mayor, Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes. Wake Bumora Mora, Wake Butara Tara, Miramu, you dey enter people's eyes. Odunze, the mayor, Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes. Here comes the mayor, Onyego, very classy and cute, Jai, Odunze, all the girls they I am, someone to lick like lollipop, but also someone to yell, all the girls they Russian, they want to lick like lollipop, the man is sweet, Wakebu mora mora, Wakebu chara chara, Miramu, you dey enter people's eyes. Odunze, the mayor Nobu, you dey enter people's.
Sir, there's a room we couldn't access.
Why?
It's locked.
Can you come with us to open the room?
I don't have the key.
We should go ahead and break in then.
Officer, that would be the biggest mistake of your career.
I tell you, you won't do it.
Sir, I found this under the bed.
Earring? Who owns this? A female earring? This should belong to a woman.
Also, but this one belongs to me. It's mine. Do you have a problem with it? Why do women wear earrings? To look beautiful. What do you think of me? Am I not beautiful? That's why I wear earrings as well. You can count maybe not up to 2 women in this town who are more beautiful than me. So why shouldn't I wear earrings?
Hello, sir. Why? Okay, sir.
I told you there are levels to this game, officer.
I will be back.
Now he does now.
Nwoke dị ebube. Nwoke aja eme ọnụ. Ọpụta ife adị. Ife ka ọ je eme. Ụdara mnicha. Watermelon. Ọpụta ife adị. Nwoke dị ebube. Nwoke na-ebe ebe. Watermelon ụmụasa. The mayor. Liposuction ụmụasa. Plastic surgery ụmụnwa. Liposuction ụmụasa. Ovulation ụmụasa. Oke na-amahụ dị bara ọkụ. Oke na-ebe ebe. Ụdala nnicha. Isi eyi. Ọgọgọ ngwangwa na-ebe ihe ụmụaka. Ovulation ụmụasa. Oke na ị mara mma. Ịmaka ọsụkwụ. Oke aja eje mba.
Officer, any good news?
I can't continue further with the investigation.
Why?
That is all I can say for now.
Don't make me feel disappointed, officer. I came to you because people know you. They speak about your good reputation and image. They know your immense contribution towards fighting injustice. Don't make me feel otherwise. Please.
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. He is well connected. I am acting according to instruction.
Really, officer? Are you being serious with me right now? Okay. I will find justice my way.
The mayor of the shop, Odimgbe werego, nwoke gwala ọfụma, palliative masa, Odimgbe.
Ọpụta, nwoke dị ebube, ovulation ụmụnwa, liposuction ụmụnwa, plastic surgery ụmụasa. Ọpụta, nwoke na-ebe ebe, nwoke na-ebe ebe, isi eyi, isi ya bụrụ ngwongwo na-ebi ụmụaka. Ọpụkwanụ, ovulation ụmụnwa, liposuction ụmụnwa, nwoke na ide ebube, ide ọcha.
Police! Excuse, police, Charo.
Yeah, Mama, you didn't tell me you were coming.
Because you have refused to take my call for 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Mba, or 3 days.
Hey. Oh, you know me now. John, my boys, I'm always busy. I'm always very busy.
Odunze, need busy. Too busy that you cannot take your mother's call, Odunze. Even for a second.
Mama, I know you. You will always come here with a lot of trouble.
Yes! This time around, I came with double portion.
It's well. It is well. It's well. Just stay inside and wait for me. Let me go out with my boys. A few minutes, I'll be back. I promise.
I will be waiting.
Palliative masa, Odimgbe. The mayor know you dey enter people's eyes. Odimgbe. The mayor will go. White and white. You dey give them joy. You dey give them flexing. Money no be your wahala. Child, the mayor. White and white.
Here I come, great Ezenwanyị Mmiri, the great goddess of money, power, and fame. Here I come, greatest deity. Here I come to the land flowing with milk and honey.
Welcome to the abode of Ezenwanyị Mmiri. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
The mayor.
Great Ezenwanyị Mmiri, I humble myself before you.
What has triggered the cricket out from its hole?
Great one, my sacred altar was desecrated by an unwanted visitor.
What do you want Ezenwanyị to do?
I want to pay him an unforgettable visit.
As you wish, so shall it come to fulfillment.
Thank you, great Ezenwanyị Mmiri. Thank you. Who's there? Who's there?
It's me, Mom.
Am I coming?
No. I've been waiting for you in the living room for us to talk about why I'm here. Well, it seems you don't have the intention of coming out, so I decided to visit the mountain myself.
The mountain is tired. Very tired. I had a hectic day, so I came into my room to get some rest. I'm as Onike now. Relax. You're in your son's house. Rest. Tomorrow morning we'll talk about whatever it is you want us to talk about.
No, Mba. You're busy. So am I. I am going back to the village tomorrow. So we must talk this evening.
No problem. I'll meet you downstairs soon.
How soon?
Here. Oh, 5 minutes.
5 minutes, so no more, no less.
5 minutes.
Let me check. Odunze, you gave me more.
The mayor of the shop, Odunze whatever, what gave one off for my collective massa, Odunze, the mayor double, you they enter people's eyes. What gave mole mole, what gave chala chala, miracle, you they enter people's eyes, Odunze,
Honey, Junior.
What is wrong with Junior?
I don't know, Junior is dying, honey.
What?
The mayor of the shop, Odunze whatever, what gave one off.
What's your problem now? Eh? Ogene mama, don't you rest? Mama. Ogene, must you have your way all the time? Rest now.
I will not give up until I find the remedy to my problem.
And who says that me not getting married right now is your problem? How?
It is my problem. A very big one. Odunze, look at me. Am I not old enough to carry my grandchildren?
Did I tell you I don't want to give you grandchildren?
When? Is it when termites must have fed on my weak flesh in the grave?
Yeah. Mama, stop talking like this now. Just look at you. Huh? Nikodugi, see how young and fresh you are looking. Anybody looking at you right now will not even know your age. You know why? Because I take good care of you. Why are you talking about dying? Die when? How?
Odunze, I do not wish to die. All I want is for you to give me reason to live more.
Mama, who says I don't want to give you reason? Eh? I try my best. There's virtually nothing you ask for that I don't provide. Even before you ask for it, I provide it. Is that not enough reason to live? Yeah?
It's not enough.
Yeah.
I want more.
Mama Zukwanike. Mama Zuike, I'm giving you enough. Zuike.
I want more.
No, okay, fine. fine. It's not as if I don't want to give you grandchildren. You understand? It's also not as if this by something is not working. Because that will be the next thing you say now.
Huh? Is it working?
Ask around on alcohol. See these girls, I can't just make it easy for them to have me. No, now. Okay, now, Poko. I'm a good guy now, Mama. No. All these girls you are seeing right now, they are all gold diggers from A to Z. Yes.
How does let them dig? Yes. Let them dig. And who even said that a woman choosing you is a privilege to her?
It's a big privilege. Big privilege. Yes. And you see these girls, if you allow them to dig you like that, they will dig and dig and dig and finish you. And yes, choosing me is a big privilege, Mama. You know why? Now, what can I do? Look at me now. What can I do? It's a big privilege. See, there is no girl in this world that I will not get. Once I start toasting you, even before I finish, you have agreed.
Because everything is not money.
It's not true. Mama, everything is money. It's before they used to tell me that thing before I had money. Now that I have money, I know. And I can categorically tell you that everything is about money.
Everything is not money. I am not working.
So, Ike, see the way you are looking. Look at yourself, Mama. Do you know, if I wasn't taking good care of you, if there was no money, by now, see you, this is your complexion, black hair, complete, everything would have gone. Relax, Mama. Relax. Can't make it easy for these girls to have me now. Man, guy. Get me guy, Mama.
My son. Why are you so full of yourself?
Mama, why will I not be full of myself? Eh? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? God in his infinite wisdom and mercy decided to create me the way I am. Mama, negodu wonke. Mama, negodu wonke. Negodu wonke. Wonke bo shawama. Wonke bo watermelon. Wonke bo ovulation. Palliative. Negodu. Mama, negodu wonke. Wonke hula makwanye. Hey. Okay. Okay, Mama, negodu okay. By sequence, by ovulation, okay. So, Mama, on a final note,
Odunze, you American goof, you go mad.
Olivia, where is my daughter, your friend?
Mama, please calm down. I just got here. I'm here to see you.
Where is my daughter?
Mama, that's why I'm here. Please, let's sit and talk.
Olivia, tell me my daughter is all right.
Mama, I think it's better we'll sit and talk. Please. Miriam is missing.
What? Miriam is missing? How? Where? When?
Mama, it's over a month now. I have even contacted the police, but they're yet to come up with a valid information.
tell me you are joking. Mama, I'm not joking. I have been trying my best. I've been trying my best to find her. But I think it's beyond secret that you should know about it.
Wow. Make me to understand you. That my daughter I handed over to you is now missing. And you didn't even bother to tell me.
Mama, that's because I thought we could find her. Yes, I know I tried. I didn't want to disturb you with the sad news. I'm very sorry about that.
Devil is a liar. So my daughter has become a baby that she couldn't recognize her way home. Is that what you are trying to tell me? Olivia, how many times did I call you? Where did you keep my daughter? Where is she?
Mama, are you trying to accuse me?
Yes! I am accusing you of everything. Oh, you killed my daughter.
Blood of Jesus.
Wogi there! Blood of Jesus, wogi there! Give me for someone. Because I can manage here. I can see more than I will shout.
Mama, I didn't do anything like that.
Where is she? Where is my daughter? Give me what's among them. Give me what's among them. Give me what.
Odunze welego, woke walofuma, baleti rumasa. Odunze, the mayor know you dey enter people's eyes. Odunze Lord, the mayor will go. White and white. You dey give them joy, you dey give them flexing. Money no be your wahala, joy. The mayor, white and white. Guess be one, mind the way you go for fun. What you saw is not what it is. All that glitters is not gold. Be careful, you will lose your life. Be careful, you can lose your life.
Hi. Good afternoon, sir.
I see you're excited to stand face to face with the mayor.
Of course, who would not? I mean, I've heard so much about you and you look handsome in person. You're really blessed.
Odogu the entire eye, Odogu the entire eye.
Of course. Like who no like better thing?
I see. You're also very beautiful.
Thank you.
But you know what? The mayor is actually more beautiful than you. My boys will give you a message.
Oh, right.
Here comes the mayor. Onyego, very classy and cute. Jai, Odunze, all the girls they I am someone to lick like lollipop. But also so want to yell. All the girls they Russian, they want to lick like lollipop. The man is sweet, yo.
She went to see her mother. Shouldn't have told her now. Shouldn't have. I realized it late. I already admitted of knowing the killer of our son. Honestly, I still have doubt in me. Oh yes, your son died of many complications. No shot and no murder. No, think about it now. What do you say about the letter found in my office? You did not see his name, did you? He's the only one that threatened me. Charles, the enemy is at work here. They must have used this opportunity to strike. I never discuss it with anyone.
The letter are found on my table. I asked everyone, and they are ignorant of it.
Honestly, that makes it more of a mystery to me. An insider must have been involved. Yes, in as much as I don't believe more in superstitions, there is more to this than you think. Honestly.
You may not believe in superstitions, but trust me, it does exist.
Confront him if you are so sure.
My wife. I don't want to put her life on the line.
Then you have no option than to make peace with him. To stop this whole thing.
Hey, you getting wild, you? Hey, I said don't become a man. What is it?
Juliet, you're back.
Yes, I am. You look so excited. What's the secret?
Good things happen to good people.
Is there any good news from Olivia about Miriam?
What is the meaning of this?
Come on. Why this reaction? Why this look? Olivia is a good person.
So you're trying to say I'm not?
I never knew you were referring to yourself. So what's good?
Now I know one likes me. Telling her about my success may lead to envy. She might snitch on me.
You're not saying anything.
I lost my mood.
You're not saying again?
Not now. Maybe later.
Okay. If you insist. What's that you're holding?
It's nothing.
As if I care. Okay, if you say so.
Whatever.
Whatever too. Bye, bitch. Drama queen.
Who are you? Mama. Miriam! Where have you been? I have been crying all day waiting for your return.
I am at a place where I don't wish myself at this stage of my life. Please stop looking for me. You cannot find me. Because what divides us now is greater than what bonded us.
My daughter, what are you trying to tell me?
Olivia is innocent. For the sake of my soul, let her be.
Miriam! Miriam! Miriam, please! Miriam, where are you going to? Please come back to me! Please come back to me, Miriam! Miriam, where are you going to? Ah! Miriam! Miriam, my daughter! You got us all worried.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all I've put you all through. Especially you.
It's okay.
I'm glad you're home. So, are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
There is yam, beans and rice in the kitchen. Which one do you want?
I want revenge.
Revenge? What do you mean by that?
You know him. Avenge my death so that my soul will find rest. Avenge me. Avenge my death.
Good day, officer.
You're welcome. Sit.
Thank you.
How may I help you?
Don't you recognize me?
Of course I do.
Any positive to take home?
I was honest. The last time you came, I told you I dropped the case.
So you meant it? That is against your oath as an officer of the law.
I didn't sign losing my loved ones either.
I see your mind is made up. Like I said before, I will find justice where it lies. Do not come after me, because I will not spare you.
Who be you and who you dey look for?
I'm here to see the mayor.
Mayor no say you dey come.
Of course, he's aware that I'm coming.
Oya wait, may I go confirm.
Who is that? Now who be that?
Now one girl, he say he wants to see Oga.
Let her in.
Yes, she.
Let her in, let her in.
Alright, thank you. Hi.
How are
Good
you?
afternoon. I'm fine, thank you. Alright.
Open the gate and drive it out.
Okay, where you dey go and which car you wan carry comot? Okay.
Silas.
Welcome.
How are you? Oga.
Eh?
Good afternoon, sir. Are you? Wake up, bro.
Silas.
Eh?
You're looking like you're not eating. Eh?
I eat though.
Nobody will believe that this is the gate man of mayor. The mayor of all people, my brother. Make sure you're using your money. Is my brother in?
Yes, he's inside. Yeah. Let me help you with your money.
No, don't worry. I can take care of it. Just make sure you're eating well. Maketa marunaya. I'll see you later.
Eh? You see me later?
I will see you later.
Hey, small Oga! I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Let me get price this year. Small Oga, you see me later. Silence. Balance well to shop away. Let's go.
Bro! Odimgbe! Odimgbe!
Odunze! Odu! The mayor! Odunze! Odunze! Odunze!
Odogo. Ovulation no more. Okay, now, ma.
Okay, the good. Okay, the good. Can walk as
You can say that again.
Then walk.
Okay, now, ma.
You promised to swim for me today.
I don't think I can still do that now.
Why?
Why don't we go inside and do some other things? Why are you being so persistent about it? I mean, it's no big deal.
No, it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal. I was already expecting you to swim, man. Trust me, when you swim,
You know what? Why don't we swim together? Maybe seeing you swim with me will put me in the mood.
Me and you.
Yeah.
17. 17.
What are you singing? What kind of music is that?
17.
I told you 5 days ago on the phone that I'll be coming on Saturday.
Today is Saturday?
Yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. Too many things in the head.
I can see.
So where are you rushing to with your box?
Rushing? No, I wasn't. Actually, I brought it back so that I can bring out the gift I bought for Silas.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Yes.
All right. I'll see you later. Let me get some rest.
You need it. You need it.
Oh, here comes the mayor. Onyego, very classy and cute. Chai, Odunze, all the girls they I am someone to lick like lollipop.
You will never change. Tatu. Wow.
Hi, good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, my dear. How are you?
I'm fine, Mama. Mama, I finished with all the chores in the house. Let me go and fetch water.
Hey, Mwari Mwaka. Hey. Hey, Mama. Nabuo. Hey. Do you know this girl is very hardworking?
You've not seen anything.
Eh?
Wait now. Till you perceive the aroma of her delicacy in the kitchen. Do you know what they call her wife material? This girl is wife material 100 yards.
Eh? Thank God for you. You made the right choice for your son.
Trust me now.
Just that I'm having serious doubts.
Serious doubt about what?
If your son will love her and take her in as a wife, you know children of these days, they always go against our girls our decent girls with moral and prefer this these their slave queens in the city. You know what I'm talking about.
That is your worry, eh, Nkiru? You know little or nothing about my son Odunze. Get to Gangwagi. He's even the one that asked me to get a girl from the village with morals.
Ezioku. In that case, I have no reservation. But I pray things go as planned.
It will. Surely it will. Keep all your reservation. My daughter-in-law, and nothing will stop it.
I pray so because this girl don't deserve to be turned down.
No.
After all these services,
No.
she's very hardworking.
No.
Nothing
Nothing like that. Don't worry.
Oh,
yes, sir.
There was a handbag at this particular chair.
Who owns the handbag? Who owns the bag?
It was here when I came in, but I couldn't find any woman. How come?
So the bag is not here anymore. Now you're back.
It was here. Someone removed it shortly after I came in. It wasn't a woman, neither was it the owner. One of your boys did. Yes. Who owns it?
Why are you questioning me in my house, Sibylla?
Because I want to know. I mean, I saw her clothes and shoes in your room. But she didn't return to take them. Everything went missing.
So what are you insinuating?
Nothing. Just seeking for clarification on something that seems like a mystery to me.
I see. I'll tell you. In life, certain things don't need clarification. And if you insist on getting clarification, you just might do that from your grave.
Odunze the mayor will go. White and white. If they give them joy, if they give them flexing, money no be your wahala. Child, the mayor. White and white. Guess be one. Mind the way you go for fun. What you saw is not what it is. All that glitters is not gold. Be careful, you will lose your life. Be careful, you can lose your life. If a nation so you better control your emotion and hunger for pleasure. Sweetness outside one another.
You can't continue like this. She may still be alive, you know.
She is dead.
She's dead. You sound so sure.
She appeared to me in my dream. I saw her.
What did she say? What did she say?
She only seeks for revenge. Revenge. killed her? Who killed her?
The mayor.
Who is the mayor?
It's safer you don't know him.
Then why then did you tell me if you weren't ready to disclose his identity?
I want peace. You have been killing me with attitude since I refused telling you the killer of our son.
And you think things will get better with you hiding his identity, huh?
I don't want you to die. I don't want anything happen to you. Stay away from this.
I am sorry. I just can't. My son's blood must not go unaccounted for. Junior deserves justice. If someone has a hand in his death.
You are not in the right position to fetch that justice. The mayor is a beast.
If he is a beast, then there is always a monster.
She went to see some guy who she refused to disclose his identity. Since then, her phone has been switched off.
That serves her right.
Why do you say so?
She deserves what she gets.
Judith wasn't the best of friends, you know. She is one of us. Good or bad, we should be our sister's keeper. We should look out for each other.
Even when she does not look out for anyone, I believe an eye for an eye. What you give is what you get.
We still need to launch a search for her.
I do not have such time. She has a family, I mean. Her family should do the searching, not me. No be all your business. Olosho, it no be all your business.
Okay, so how much do you have at the moment? 70 million? No, that's not good for me. I know I'm trying to help you as a friend, but 120 million, that should be the final. 120 million. Well, let me call you back. Okay, Morgan, is where are you heading to with your box?
I am leaving.
Leaving to where?
Back to where I came from.
You said you'd be staying here for a while. What happened?
Yes, I remember saying all that, but I changed my mind.
Why?
Nothing much. I just prefer the comfort of my previous home.
Yes. So wait. Hold on. Are you sure nothing is chasing you away from my home?
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
If there was a problem, you would tell me, right?
Of course, you're my brother. Why won't I?
All right then.
Yes.
You can leave my home empty-handed. Hold on a second. Let me sort you out before you leave, huh?
Okay.
Just hold on.
Can I ask you a question? Don't be mad at me.
Go ahead.
How old are you?
$41.
So why are you not married?
Is 41 the deadline for marriage?
Not really, but I feel the minimum age for a man to get married is usually between 28 to 35. And those who don't marry at that stage is down with finance. But look at you. You look good. Why are you not married at 41?
Well, I figured out that no woman is good enough for me yet.
What do you mean by that?
You want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Take a look at me. Just be honest. What can I better go there better? No, just take a look at me head to toe. What about watermelon? What about shawarma? You know, by population Be honest. Odogu know they enter your eye.
The enter.
Odogu they enter your eye, Abi. Anyway, that's a topic for another day.
Okay.
You promised to show me some swimming skills today.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
sure.
ready? Are you ready now?
Sure.
50.
What are you singing?
You've not heard the song?
No.
Wow, it's a hit song right now. It's called Number.
Not heard about
Don't
it.
worry, I'll play it for you. I challenge you, take one post. Abramakonyo Foba.
Yes, be one. Mind the way you go for fun. What you saw is not what it is. All that glitters is not gold. Oh. Be careful, you will lose your life. Be careful, you can lose your life. If I not show so name,
I am indestructible. Yes, you are my brother, but I will not allow you destroy what took me a fortune to build. Anyone who stands in my way must go down. That is why I am the mayor.
You're not saying anything. I think I need to go.
What did you see?
See what?
I'm asking you.
Where?
I'm asking you a direct question, my friend. What did you see, Kerivifu?
Odunze, I don't know.
Get here for there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have seen what you saw.
Odunze, I need to go now.
You cannot leave. It's a secret that will go with me to the grave. You cannot leave here with it.
Mark, you need to understand now. I've done nothing for you to throw me in here.
If I were you, I would just shut up. I'm acting on the order of the Almighty Mayor. You should know that Mayor is sharing, and he's sharing a view marker. If you hear any ping from you again, I'll come back and tie your legs and your hands, and I'll shut your mouth permanently.
Mayor is my brother. What's going on? Mark! Mark!
The pool turned blood. And there was no trace of her.
She was used to fulfill the third commandment.
What commandment?
The commandment of riches, fame, and power. Ezenwai mandated Mayor to sacrifice a young girl to the river goddess.
Wait a minute. Miriam left the house in July. I remember. Yes.
She was used for what I have just told you.
Please, who is Ezenwai?
Ezenwai is a supernatural being. A supernatural being. You need not dug into her history.
How can she be destroyed?
Destroy, you said? No. You should ponder more on how to destroy Mayor. She is a goddess. An ageless goddess that has lived for centuries. You cannot destroy her. Never.
Please, tell me. How can I destroy the Mayor?
The mayor, the shop, Odunze whatever, what get one off my palliative massa, Odunze, the mayor, you they enter people's eyes. What get mora, what get chala, Mira, you they enter people's eyes. Odunze, the mayor, you they enter people's eyes. Here comes the mayor, Onyego, very classy and cute, Jai, Odunze, all the girls they I am, someone to lick like lollipop, but also someone to yell, all the girls they rush they want to lick like lollipop, the man is sweet,
Young lady, what are you doing here?
I'm very, very sorry. I didn't mean to block you. My car broke down here.
Then you have to find a way and move it because the mayor is going somewhere very important.
The mayor?
Yes? Yes.
Is this his house?
Of course.
Please, can I see him? Please.
Then you have to wait. Let me seek his consent first.
That's okay. I will wait.
You they enter people's eyes. Odunze mo, the mayor will go. White and white. You dey give them joy. You dey give them flexing. Money no be your wahala. Child, the mayor. White and white.
Mama, I hope the food is delicious.
Something more than delicious. What I call this one is delicacy. And those, my son, we see the difference between neighbor and neighbor.
Hey, Mama, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Who won't enjoy it? Even your enemies will lick their hands while eating this food.
Thank you, Mama. But Mama, when are we going to go to the city now? Let me go and stay with my husband now.
Very soon. Pack your things, get them ready. But let me enjoy. Take your time a little and enjoy these your good qualities. Before my son will take you away from me.
Hey.
Mama.
Mama, you're flattering me. You're flattering me now.
You can flatter me.
Mama, I hope Odinze, your son, will accept me as his wife and not throw me out of his house.
How can you say such a thing? You have no flaws. Odinze, I'm not going to give you wife material. You give 100 years.
Mama, thank you. Thank you, Mama. Mama, you're enjoying, no?
What's your hand?
Mama, enjoy. Enjoy.
Have you eaten?
Yes, I have.
Where?
I have. Inside.
This is not happening.
Of course it's happening. You're standing before the mayor. What can I bear? Ovulation, have you heard that before? Yeah, you're privileged.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always admired you so much.
Oh.
I have wished to set my eyes on you one day.
And you just did. You're a fan of the mayor, eh?
Thank you so much.
I like that. Maybe sometime we'll get to spend more time together.
Are you serious?
Of course.
Tell me I'm not dreaming.
No. Just look. Can you see the mayor's castle in front of you? Would you like to enter the mayor's castle?
Of course. Why not?
They call me Ovulation Omumwa. Say it. Ovulation Omumwa.
Ovulation Omumwa.
I'll give you something. We'll see some other time. This is for you, okay? Just come around some other time.
For me?
The mayor of the shop, Odunze Welego, Wake Walofuma, Baleti Bumasa, Odunze, the mayor Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes. Wake Bumore More, Wake Buchara Chara, Miramu, you dey enter people's eyes. Odunze, the mayor Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes. Comes the mayor, Onyego, very classy and cute, Jai, Odunze, all the girls they I am, someone to lick like lollipop, but also someone to yell, all the girls they Russian, they want to lick like lollipop, the man is sweet, Wakebu Wakebu Chara Chara, Miramu, you dey enter people's eyes, Odunze, the mayor Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes. The mayor the shop, Odunze Welego, Wake Walofuma, Baleti Bumasa, Odunze, the mayor Nobu, you dey enter people's eyes.
What just happened? What did I see? Who Who is Mayor?
Charles, my female cousin is missing as I'm talking to you.
Juliet?
You know her?
When last did she come home?
Anyway, the truth is that she has stayed away from home for a year now.
When last did you see her?
It's about a week now.
Do you know where she stays?
Oh yeah, she stays with her friends around.
Oh, Charles.
Olivia, what did you just do? Don't tell me it's the money. What is wrong with you? Olivia, what did you just do? What did you just do? I just burnt a blood-dripping money. A whooping sum of 300,000 naira. Yes. I met him today. Who? The mayor.
I'm saying mayor of Ichidi. He's the mayor.
Ta, must you joke with everything? At least, even if you want to lie, at least do it responsibly.
Which part of the story don't you believe?
That Zeb is related to Mayor. Even a distant cousin of Mayor can't even be seen on the street.
Is that what you're thinking? Well, I don't care about what you believe. But my problem is, I'm just thinking about the safety of Zeb.
What about his safety?
Okay. Yesterday,
Okay.
he told me he was going to stay with his brother. Still this time, that yesterday, later he called me. Okay. And he was saying that he saw something strange.
What was that?
He didn't go into details on the phone, but he said he will get back to me. But up till now, he has not called. I have not seen him, I have not heard from him.
Baba, call him now. Just call him.
You don't understand. His phone is switched off. I can't reach him. I'm just believing God that nothing wrong has happened to him.
What did you say?
Why are you acting as if it's strange?
I know about her death. But come again with the details.
What details? That she went missing on the 1st of this month?
Wait, you said 1st of this month. When did Miriam went missing?
Why do you ask?
Answer my question first.
Miriam went missing since July. Precisely on the 1st.
July. And now it's October.
Yeah?
Why does he sacrifice young girls?
To validate his fame, wealth, and power.
Why must it be young girls?
Because Ezenwai desires them. He is mandated to do that on the 1st of every 3 months. Else, he will lose his sanity.
I need to end him.
so much.
Whatever the cost, I am ready. Repeat what you just said now.
Why are you acting as if we are not in this house together?
I am talking about the information surrounding her disappearance. Can you remind me again? When Miriam went missing,
I said 1st of July.
First of July.
Yeah. Any problem? What is going through your head?
They both became prey to the same predator.
And how did you come up with such conclusion?
He sacrifices young girls to the river goddess every 3 months. And that takes place every first.
The mayor.
No, he just went out some minutes ago. Yes.
Mr. Badha, Nengwa, let's go in.
Ah, Mama, this time you come with village champion Nigeria Limited. Will she become our new housemaid?
Push on again. Are you mad?
No, Mama.
How dare you ask me such a silly question? Bia, Silas.
No, Mama. Mama, I'm not against it, though. If she becomes our new housemaid, I'll be very, very happy. At least, I will see someone that can be playing from top to bottom. From top to
Mama.
bottom. Top.
Mama, did you hear that?
Silence. Odika, have you gone mad? No. Please, just don't mind him. He has mental problem. I can see he has. You have started drinking. Silas, have you started drinking? Come on, open the gate for me. Let me go inside. Okay. Animal.
Amen.
Animal. Oh, don't mind him. Wait until she becomes your madam and place you where you belong. Leave him. Anna.
Mama, you just said that I want to help her. Oh. I just want to help her. At least very soon she will be dancing. Let me see.
You can touch it. Feel it. Yes, feel it. Yes, that is. Then let's come. Are you going now? If that one is your color, I know he may give you that one then. God has done it all for you, my daughter. Can I wait, Chigi?
Who are you?
Good day.
Good day.
Inspector Charles from Police Headquarters.
How may I help you?
Do you know any Miss Judith?
Yes, I do. She's a friend and housemate.
Do you know her whereabouts?
No, I don't. I haven't set my eyes on her for weeks now.
Hey, Come inside. Hey.
See, fine house, Mama. Hey. This house is fine.
Hey.
It's fine.
I feel. I did that.
Mama, it's fine. Hey, Mama, this is what you call paradise on earth.
You can as well call it paradise in heaven. As you can see, there is no difference between heaven and this place. Up there?
Yes. Yes, Mama. Hey, Mama. Hey. No wonder you told me that if I come to the city, I will not want to return again. Hey. I could go to Leba. Hey.
I don't give you one bad. That's me. I could go back to. Hey, come and sit down.
Mama, I can't wait to become Odimgbe's wife, so that I'll make this place my permanent home.
Ada, it's all eyes on you. Because this Wanaka, treat him as a man should be treated. Behave well. Before you know it, he will be in the village to pay your bride price. Oh, yeah, Dinia.
Mama, have you forgotten? I am wife material, 100 yards.
Oh, no, I know. I trust you. I mean, you can remember. Yes, Mama.
Hey, Mama. Oh, yeah. Come and show me my room now. Let's get started.
I do go. Come. Nana, you see, I don't want to take you to the guest room. We have to wait until he returns so that we can go straight to the master bedroom. You know, you need to start lying with him as a wife. Mama.
Okay, Mama, that's a very good plan.
I know what you like. I told you, God has blessed you. Chigago. We're a big man. Big man's wife. I do go. Chai. No, Mom.
And what is this thing doing in my house? Well, my friend, will you shut up? I'm talking in a book. Why are you mad? When I talk, you don't talk. Shut up! Have you greeted me? My friend, you're there, you crazy. Sit down there. Who is your husband? Call me the mayor. Bomb the mayor, my friend. Mayor. And sit down. Then I cause that nonsense. I come, my friend. Cause never. Put your hands down.
Why are you talking to her like that? She is your wife to be now.
Mama, Muna get one problem. Pico, Muna get one problem. How can you bring this thing into my house and call her my wife to be in this place? In what's your problem now, Mama?
God forbid. How can you call the girl I brought for you thing? A girl like that took me so much time. I calmed down to select this well-behaved quality wife material 100 yards from the village for you. Odimgbe, her type is rare and out of stock.
Mama, I love you very much. I don't want us to have issues. I do not want to disrespect you, Pico. I'm going inside. By the time I come down, I don't want to see this thing in my house again. Please.
You will come back not only to meet us here, but to marry her. Calm down. Oh, Diggy. Oh, my God. Oh, look, I don't get any book. Guess you want. But they're going to call it. Even I want more card. The corner and go from Dodger. We are getting.
Right now, we are investigating the disappearance of Judith.
Good to know. Life came at you so fast.
You don't understand. It is beyond my powers.
That's because you chose to follow evil paths.
I don't have a choice. If I go against the law, it will become a crime. If I go
for the law, the top will come after me.
I am going without the law. And I will crush anyone that stands on my way.
You don't want to do this. Trust me. It is more of spiritual than what you can see.
Really? You know?
He killed my son after trying to investigate him for the death of your friend.
I am sorry about that. Trust me. I am spiritually fortified.
It's fine.
I have to take my leave now.
Olivia, if you need my assistance, call me.
Never. I will never need your assistance. Not for anything.
Mama, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Right here, this is where you were sitting and you were telling me that you go to the village, go to this place and bring me go to hay butter. Told me you will go to wherever and bring a very correct, see what you brought. Are you happy with yourself? Be honest, see what you brought for me. How can I marry that kind of person? Mama, I'm not happy.
But you told me with your mouth that all these civilized girls are gold diggers. And I went to the village and digged out this well-behaved virgin girl for you.
Mama, just listen to yourself. Is it possible that thing you brought here is the best thing in whatever village you went to? How can that thing be the best? How can? Come on now, Mama. Come on. The next thing now you tell me that you brought a very hard-working girl. Did I beg you? Mama, take a very good look at me. Mama, look at me now. There is no girl that I cannot get for myself. Mama, don't allow me to talk. Just don't allow me to talk. What are you telling me? Tell me you're going to bring a village girl. The next thing you said, this girl is very hardworking. This girl is very hardworking. What is she working for me? Can they want her alone at my house, Mama? Just take a look at my place. Look at my house. Huh? Then you take a look round the compound. Look at my cars. Then you see my boys. Mama, nene go do okay. Okay, we go do watermelon. Okay, but ovulation. Come on now, Mama. Do you know why I don't keep quiet? I will tell you, Mama. Mama, the moment you stop talking, people will forget you. Nah, Mama, your son Mayor is a global citizen. Mayor is a global crisis, global headache. One Adam ka COVID, Mama. Adam ka COVID, and I am the whole world, Mama. You don't know me. I'm a global problem. This whole world, see all these girls, Cardi B, Beyonce, all those Kim Kardashian, even that our own, our very own. Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade. All these people are in my DM. Yes, some of them are always sending me WhatsApp messages. Yeah, that's not Odogu, they enter their eye. And after all these problems, you want me to come and settle with one local thing? Mama, what is it, Mama? Have church mind now, Mama. Come on.
All those that listen to me. I don't care about Kabimbi or whatever you're calling them.
Kabimbi, Cardi B. Pronounce her name well. She's my good friend, Cardi B.
What I want to tell you is that I maintain that Adugo is your wife. Because Huh? Oh, you cannot tell me to take her back to the village, not after all the promises I made to her parents.
You're always very stubborn. You're always very stubborn. That's the problem I have with you. You're always very stubborn.
If you see the kind of delicacy this girl cooks, you will not be telling me.
Mama, respect me now. Respect me now. Is it every affair I eat? They go do the affair chokanlia. Eh? They go do the affair chokanlia. Is it every thing I eat? Respect me now, Mama.
Who are you and how did you get in here?
I am one of the victims of what you saw. All I seek is revenge. My soul found no rest in the afterlife because my spirit is caged here on earth.
I seek for freedom too, but I can't find it.
What you seek is here. It only takes sweat for you to find it. And when you do, make sure my soul finds rest.
Mama, Ogene.
I couldn't find you in your room. Where have you been?
I went outside to get some fresh air.
By this time of the night?
It's my house now. I can go anywhere I like once I'm within my compound.
I thought you said you have not heard from your brother for a while.
I haven't.
But I heard his voice upstairs. Yes.
In your dream?
No. In real life. What was the one? I know his voice now. I heard him talking upstairs.
Mama, go and sleep. It's late. We'll talk tomorrow morning.
I said I heard your brother's voice. Zebulon's voice. I know me talking upstairs.
Mama, it's late to go and sleep. All your age mates are asleep by now.
I don't know if it is that I don't know Zebulon's voice.
Mama, good night. Mark, come here right away. Yes, come to the sitting room now.
If you must succeed, then it has to be a top secret.
What if someone gets to hear it from me?
It means you told them.
I know. But I may not be able to do it on my own. I need someone as a witness, in case I don't succeed.
Then, the person becomes a third party. Third party.
And who is the second?
You, of course.
And the first?
Myself. You see, two do not keep a secret. It becomes an open secret when it gets to a second ear.
Okay, so what should I do?
Then, if you must confide in anyone, it means both of you must have a covenant. Else, you might be digging your own grave. Your own grave.
I'll tell you.
Thank you. I really appreciate.
Only on one condition.
what condition?
Today, we share this covenant.
We share this covenant.
Whatever we discuss after this,
whatever we discuss after this,
will become a secret.
Would become a secret.
That can only be found in our graves.
That can only be found in our graves.
And so shall it be.
And so shall it be.
Only one thing can destroy Mayo.
And what could that be?
A virgin girl.
A virgin girl? Where are we going to get a virgin girl from?
That is where the problem lies. Finding one and making her understand the necessary things to do. I don't know. John.
Is he expected to sleep with her?
Very beautiful. Okay, what about this one?
Hey, this one is fine.
You can see her. Nam. No, you came back just at the right time. Nana, come and sit down.
Hey. My husband, you're welcome. I made you a very special delicacy.
Mama, are you happy now? Now that I'm being insulted by this local thing, are you happy?
Even if I am local, those things those city girls do, I can still do it though, even more.
Your place in this house is made. Can you hear me? House girl. Didn't my mother tell you? She didn't tell you.
No. Sit down first and eat. After eating her food, I bet you will fall in love with her. A way to a man's heart is food. And she understands that very well. That is why she made this special food for you.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
What are you about the virgin? Or kabutandam?
Yes, my husband. Sit down and eat.
No.
Hey.
The ritual is now complete. Drop it here.
The river of Otakasi has greatly favored you. The whole world shall call you blessed. You shall enjoy endless fame, riches, and power. But in return, there are 5 commandments you must keep.
Great one. As long as those commandments validate my wealth, I am ready.
My husband.
Sit down and eat.
Okay. Are you truly a virgin?
Of man. Very tight. This place.
Did you hear that?
Hey.
She's still tight.
Hey, listen to me. On no account should you go close to my swimming pool. Can you hear me? On no account. If you try it, I will behead you on that day.
Odimgbe. We are talking about food and you're talking about food.
Mama, do not interrupt me. I don't joke with this. Did you hear me? Did you answer me, my friend? Is it clear?
Yes.
Another thing, Mama. I'm going upstairs to get some rest. Back this pig. Take her back to wherever you got her from. Can you hear me? I'm not joking this time. Take her back. One more thing, Mama. I challenge you, take one post. Obrama Konyo Foba.
What kind of dream is this? Oh, Jesus. Father God in heaven, please. I cast and bind every plan of the evil one against my child. I cover Zebelon with the blood of Jesus. In Jesus' name. Amen. You dey enter people's house.
Okay, hey, Mayor, Nenyan Sobo, Nenyan Sobo, Mayor Sukwani Ke, Joe Mayor Sukwani Ke. Hey, Negodu Moke, no, you met you on the Chefuana. Yeah, who's there?
Odimgbe.
Ha. Hey, Mama, come in. Hey, Mama, they go do more care. Yeah, Mama, they go do more care, Mama. Hey! Mama, let me even ask you a question. While you were pregnant with me, what were you eating? Because I don't understand. They go do skin and more care. Hey! Hey, okay. Mama, okay, but meme. Okay, but full option, Mama. Okay, full option. Double silencer. Ne go do okay. Na okay kolo. Mama, okay kolo. Mana okay kona. Okay, but millions. Okay, but meme, Mama. Okay, but liposuction, Mama. Bye, ovulation, again. Hey, Mayor. Mama. Yeah.
This is not why I'm here, Biko.
No problem. Why are you here?
Odimgbe. I had a terrible dream this afternoon. A very bad one.
What happened in the dream?
Now, it seems Zebelon is in trouble. I saw him trapped in a very big hole. He was shouting and crying and I couldn't help my son.
Mama, but I've told you before, Zebelon is fine. He's fine. He's safe and fine wherever he is. He moved out of my house. He's fine.
When last did you see him?
I forgot to tell you. I saw him yesterday.
Please, Mom, take me to where you saw him. Or tell him to come and see me because Mama,
Zebelon is busy. He's very busy. He works. Give him a break now. I'm sure by weekend he'll be free. I'll tell him to come. Weekend.
Weekend, cha? Huh? Weekend is too far.
No, weekend is not far. Weekend is not far. You'll see him. Relax.
I want to see him.
Say any other thing.
Weekend, the
balloon is fine. The balloon is fine, Mama. It's fine. Don't worry. Weekend, you see him. No other thing now, Mama. Welcome to my abode.
Thank you.
Please sit.
You've got a nice furniture.
Of course. The furniture has no choice but to be nice. What do I offer you?
Water will be fine.
Just water. Do you know where you are? Have you realized where you just walked into? It's the mayor's castle. Anything you want, you'll get it here. What do you want?
Come on. I will visit some other time. I can even eat there.
I see. So. If you insist.
You're married?
Then why do you think so low of me? Married to who? That pig?
Her expression shows jealousy. So I was thinking...
You don't have to think anything. She's just a naive village virgin brought down here by my mother. They'll be leaving very soon.
You just called her a virgin?
Yes, she said she's a virgin. I have no reason to doubt her. Why do you ask?
I know men love virgins a lot. I mean, they go crazy for it. So I'm wondering why you don't value it.
I'll tell you why. Because I'm not man. I am the mayor. Everything about me is unique. I don't move with the crowd. I'm not moved by the crowd. The crowd is usually moved by me. You know why?
Why?
Should I tell you why?
Yes.
I call more about relation or more. Bye.
Mama, Mama, did you see that? Did you see it? He brought a woman home to rub shame on my face. Ha!
I don't go. Ana azotakwa na tupu azobute. You're yet to get a space. Eh? And you're already fighting for maths.
Mama, have I not tried? I have tried now. I have been here for months. I've tried.
But you failed to play your game well. Huh? Listen, if you want to achieve your aim of coming to this place, if he comes home tonight, make sure you sleep on the same bed with him. Once he sleeps with you, he will fall in love with you.
Ha! Mama, what if I get pregnant?
Look at this idiot. Yeah? I do get you when I'm my hair. I thought you're wise. Huh? Instead of you to pray for it to work out, your hair is spitting rubbish into your mouth. I do go.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry.
Sorry for yourself.
I have a pool. Yes, I would like us to go swim.
Oh, wow. That would be very nice.
Oh yes. You swim, right?
Very well.
Oh! Fantastic. So I'll just get you something else, you know. You change into something better. And then we go swim. We enjoy ourselves in the pool.
Thank you. But I'm very sorry. I don't think it will work today.
Oh, why? What's... Oh, you mean your period? Oh, I get it. It's all right. The mayor is a very understanding man. So I'll just give you some time so that it will clear off. And then we go enjoy ourselves in the pool, huh?
Sure.
That's a promise, right?
Yeah.
A promise must be kept. And I'm equal to the task. Anything you want me to do for you, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I challenge you, take one post. Bro, my coin you fool. Okay, you want to jump away, man. Oh my God. Anything you want is done. This is it.
That's so funny.
What? What are you doing in my bed? Eh? What are you doing on my bed? Hey, Chris. What are you doing on my bed?
Hey, I am your wife.
Whose wife? Whose wife? Are you mad? Whose wife?
Hey, calm down. Don't be upset. You will like it. If you ever. Hey. Agabe yaga. Hey.
Come on, get out of my room. Idiot. Let me not see you here again.
You have to learn to compose yourself. You don't have to be behaving like a local girl all the time.
Mama, I've tried. That's your soul, eh? Hey. Anytime I look into his eyes like this, no joy. Mama, no joy. What the camera gonna Mama put me?
But it's okay. Mama, I'm sure. Stand.
What are you doing in my husband's house?
Relax, please. I am not here to fight you.
What's not fight? Fight with me. They know born you where to fight with me. It's like you don't want to leave this compound with the same amount of teeth you came with. Yeah?
Listen, I am not here to take your husband away whatsoever. That's not why I'm here.
It's not take away. You don't want to take away my husband. But you want to take all his money. Eh? You want to take his money and abandon him. So that when I have my own children, me and my children will suffer.
Sorry, you really need to relax. Calm down. Can I be your friend?
Hey, it's not a friend. So it is your plan. It's your plan to kill me. You want to kill me so that you can take everything. Everything. Eh? Which? Look at your ashes. Look at your ashes that will not allow you to see your own husband. Friend.
Please. you really need to calm down. Okay, I am not here for troubles or anything. Tell me, what is your name?
My name no concern you. My name no concern you. Leave my husband's house. Leave my husband's house.
Great as the one, Emily. I am here.
Welcome, my son.
Thank you, great one. I have come with many requests, and I would like them to be granted. I do not mind paying a price.
What is it that you seek?
I want to reproduce. There's a why. My mother is on my neck. Please, allow me to marry and bear children.
How dare you speak such sacrilege before the goddess of Otakasi?
Pardon me, great one. I know it is forbidden, but please, I'm human. Yes, I'll remain married to you, but I need a wife on earth. I need a human I can get married to. I have endured my sexual urge for so long. God is a man. Please let me get married.
With your tongue, you pleaded. You asked. You promised, and it was granted. Why have you allowed selfishness eat deep into you? But in return, there are 5 commandments you must keep.
Great one. As long as those commandments validate my wealth, I am ready.
First commandment. You must not eat any meal prepared by a woman. Second, you must always dress in white, as that signifies the purity of Otakasi. Third, you must create a swimming pool in your compound. There you shall sacrifice a young lady every 3 months. Note, it must be on the 1st of each month. Fourth, a virgin must not access the pool, else it will define your reign. And the last, you must not sleep or marry any woman, for you are mine. If you go against this, you shall die.
Noted, great one. Great one. Believe me, these commandments are little compared to what I can do for wealth and power. I will keep them.
Your bravery and confidence has brought you extra favor in the sight of Otakasi. And he has instructed me to tell you that your fame will know no bound, as the entire universe shall call you Mayor.
But you will not blame me. At that time, my reasoning was beclouded by abject poverty. It's not my fault.
You can't eat your cake and have it, Odimgbe. Do not shoot yourself in the leg.
That's why, Biko, I'm begging you. Don't say I'm arguing with you so you don't get angry. I'm begging you. Please. Yes, I agree to be married to you for the rest of my life, but I need to have a wife here. I need to have children. You've given me so much. You've given me so much money. I buy cars every day. I buy houses. I buy different things, but that's all. I need a family to also enjoy these things with me. Please now. And you're a spirit. You can't even have children. To make matters worse, you need to hear the story going around town. The story at Roma. I take girls, you know, I love women. I take girls and I go in there. I can't do anything. Now the girls are saying that a whole mayor cannot perform. Some are even saying na mayor na pontu, na mayor na tike. Come on now, don't throw mananti. Please.
Otakasi is a jealous deity. She does not share.
Konja drama. You don't understand this thing. Konja drama. At this point, I'll say my mind. Believe me, I'll just say my mind. Because you see that last commandment, I'm not sure it was Otakasi that put that one. I just have to be very honest with you. I believe you put that one yourself because you saw me and you wanted to have me all to yourself. Yes. Now I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm richer, I'm more mature, I can understand everything that happened. As why I'm telling you to your face. Odogu they enter your eye. Odogu they enter your eye. As why see. Close them.
Enough! If I were you, I will worry less about a wife and focus on solving the impending problems in your castle.
In my castle? There can never be problems in my castle. In Mayor's castle. It's not possible. What are you talking about?
Everything is wrong around you. I thought you came here to seek clarification. But no! You came to display your insanity. Know this. Your doom starts now.
Yeah. Where did she go to? Huh? That's why. That's why you can't live like this now. Come back and explain things to me. It's me, oh. That's the why.
I never knew you were such a nice person. And I was busy fighting you earlier. Eh?
Exactly why you shouldn't fight a stranger. I'm glad we are friends now.
Yes, so I like you. Don't worry. I'll come and visit you very soon.
That would be nice. Can we take a selfie?
Self-guinea.
Picture. Better first take a picture.
Oh, photo.
Exactly. One second.
Eh? Hey. It's fine, oh. Hey, it's fine, oh. It's fine.
You like it, yeah?
Yes, it's fine.
Very fine.
Hey, fine girl.
Okay, so I have to go now.
Oh.
I'm running late.
Hey, yeah. Okay, let me see you off.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yes. Hey.
Okay.
So Odunze has this kind of swimming pool. And he's always locking the entrance. He doesn't just want anyone to enter this space and see the swimming pool. Very stingy son. Look at how he hid it. Upstairs. Anaruko swimming pool name. Hey. Mirinkamaya.
Silas. Silas.
Yeah, I've been looking for you, so I will collect you.
Wait, it doesn't matter first. Where is my brother and his dogs?
Brother. Don't come out.
Everybody.
Yes.
Go and open the gate.
Listen.
Go and open the gate.
Go and open the gate!
This not get on.
Go and open the gate! Go fast.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him, Ali Abela! Shoot him!
Hey! Oga! Oga! You never did shoot your brother!
Is he your brother? Shut up, my friend! Shoot him!
So like you promised to...
Shut up, my friend, when I'm talking. Shut up. Don't talk when I'm talking. Shoot him! Abuni Kekun Watalia. Why am I idiot?
Onyenze n'ụwa, ọ dịka ọ ma mgbacha, mana ọsọ sigo n'ụwa, ọ gbachagokwa. Evil that men do lives with them. One share with profit in this life to gain the whole world. Lose your soul, your precious soul. Hey, after all the money, wealth and popularity. Now you don't see it on our vanity, on our vanity. After all the money, wealth and popularity.
This way. Let's go this way. Get in! I'm not a thief, I'm not a criminal. Marco lost him. Fuck.
Boss, we won't find this funny. Boss won't find this funny. Again. Hi. What are we going to do now?
I have any choice, we have to go back, man.
Who are you?
Just speed. Take me anywhere, just take me anywhere.
I can't take you to my house, it's risky.
I'm not a criminal, I will tell you this story when I'm relaxed, please.
Okay.
You're after my life because I know a secret.
Are you sure you're not an armed robber?
No, I am not.
Are you sure the police won't come after me?
No, just take me away.
Okay. Just calm down, okay? Calm down. It's okay.
Evil that men do
up to me like that. And I said, where is he?
Boss, we lost him.
What do you mean you lost him? How can you lose him? Huh? 2 able-bodied men, armed. How could you lose him? How?
Boss, I'm sorry. He was so quick to find it on the way.
And you lost him?
Yes, boss.
Both of you should be ashamed of yourselves. Waka, 2 of you should be ashamed of yourselves. If I let me just pray I find solution. Pray I find solution. Else I will dig up this compound and bury you here. Seal it. Stupid boys. Give my car key. Give me. Give my key, my friend. Give. Get out of my sight. Get out.
They are nowhere to be found anymore. You have seen it with your eyes. They are vanity upon vanity, on vanity. After all the money, you don't see Amobi figure. After all the money, if you want to check popularity, now you don't see it. On vanity, I'm reaching the money where was worth. On vanity, you don't see after all the money.
Ken, there's fire on the mountain. What do we do now? What do we do?
Mark, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. You see how fast that guy was, man?
But you were in front. You should have shot him.
I tried. You see how fast that guy was? Don't know what we are going to do now.
What are we going to do?
Boss is angry.
What is your problem? Why would you bring in a stranger into this house? Why? He looks innocent. He looks innocent. Do you expect guilt to be written all over his face? He looks harmless. It was the least I could do. Really? So why didn't you take him to his house? Why? He insisted I take him to mine instead. Really, Juliet? So what if something happens to him here? Nothing is going to happen to him. Is that what you think? So what is a thief? He's not. He is not a thief. What are you saying?
Listen, why, please? You can't do this to me. You cannot do this to me. Not after all I've done for this temple, please. A lot of forces, so many forces that I can't see, they are against me. Everything is just hammering on my head. It is too much. Help me, please. I need you. I cannot do this all alone. Pico.
You beat the finger that fed you. You fetched the ants and infested fire.
That's why Pico no. Pico no, it's me. Oh. I have served Otakasi with so much diligence. I've served Otakasi with loyalty. Don't do this to me now. Not because of just one mistake. 2 wrongs cannot make a right. Because of one mistake, you just scatter everything I've done. Pico no. Let us buy another mirror. You've given me money. I can buy 15 mirrors for you now. Because
fight your battles. Your carelessness brought you here.
Hey. Okay. Is there no remedy?
Find and kill him. Olivia is what she claims to be. She
That's the why you do not even understand. My brother ran out of my house. He escaped. I can't find him. That's why I'm here. Help me.
You have the power to do all things. Remember that.
I watched my mother drown in his evil pool.
Who are you talking about?
My brother.
Who is your brother?
His name is Odimgbe, popularly known as the mayor.
The mayor is your brother?
Yes. He sent his boys after me to kill me.
They shot me a couple of times. Only God knows how I escaped. I didn't even know. Just because I witnessed him push the girl into his evil pool and the pool turned to blood. The girl died. Odimgbe. I didn't know my brother is such a devil in human form.
Hey, Odogu. Odogu, no.
Hey, move out of this compound. Now, move out. Move out.
A girl appeared to me while I was still under his captive. She was the one that set me free. She said her name was Miriam.
Miriam.
Yes, you guys know her.
Yes. She was our friend before Mayo took her life. He killed her.
All those damn. I made her a promise that I will avenge her death. Now, remembering my mom's death, remembering seeing my mother drown in that same pool, I want to fight Odimgbe with every drop of my blood. Everything at my dispense. My brother is evil. Evil.
There you are, you fool.
Odimgbe. Ah!
What's wrong with him? What are we going to do? Oh my God! Oh my God! What should we do? I don't know. Oh my God!
Zubby, please. Do everything within your powers to make him leave. Please, I beg you. Please.
Yes, please.
Go.
Zubby, will you make it happen?
I will try my best. Go.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go in there and get that bastard. Go in there. Bring those stupid girls. Burn them and bring them here. Burn them alive today. Hurry up, you are wasting my time.
that not Mayor's car?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Let's go. Move the car, let's go. Move the car. Oh, Jesus.
Where are they? Where are they? Huh?
There's no one in there.
Don't mess with me, oh.
No, we'll
Do
search
not
everywhere.
mess with me. My brother is in there with those girls. Get over.
We'll search everywhere. No, nobody in there.
That was a close one. Mayor is a bastard. That man is a bastard. Our house is now a red flag. They will keep their eyes open. We need to go to Sapi. That's the only safe place for us now. Then let's go. Let's go then.
How did I get in here? And who are you?
Faith brought you here. You must leave now, else you won't have the chance to live again.
Why?
You ask too many questions. Leave! Go.
Run as far as your leg can carry you. That way. Run!
But it pays handsomely to end evil.
Really?
Yes.
I see. Then today is going to be your end. Because you are the evil that has been disturbing me. The name Mayor. Does it sound childish to you? Huh?
Do not bring a cutlass into a gun battle. Yes.
I see.
Don't.
I see you are prepared. It's time to change tactics. I challenge you, take one post. Abramakonyo Foba. It's time to change tactics. You not to mess with the mayor Agwanga Agwamokem. Saying I challenge you, take one post or Bromakonyo Foba.
Evil that men do lives with them. One shall it profit you in this life to gain the whole world. Lose your soul, your precious soul. Hey, after all the money, wealth and popularity, now you don't see it.
Sabi, we have to leave now. It seems the mayor is around. We have to go. We have to leave. Sabi.
Now you don't see it. All now vanity. All now vanity. You just to be a bloodsucker. Just because of things of this world. But today, here you are. You know they enter people's eyes again. Even your shoes and your wristwatch, they are nowhere to be found anymore. You have seen it with your eyes. They are vanity upon vanity. All now vanity. After all the money, you don't see a more beautiful girl. After all the money, if you want what you got.
Houses, cars, fame, riches, all are vanity. All these for what? For riches. My mother is dead. My brother is also gone. I cannot marry or bear children, all to answer me.
Work hard, stay positive, cause no shortcut to make it in life. Work hard and stay positive, no shortcut in this life. Cause any shortcut, any shortcut, end in a disaster. Keep it telling me, disaster. Want to make them big, want to make them large, end in a disaster. End in a disaster. Onyenze n'ụwa, ọ dịka ọ nọ mgbacha, mana o sosigo n'ụwa, ọ gbachagokwa. Evil that men do lives with them. One share it profit you in this life to gain the whole world. Lose your soul, your precious soul. Hey, after all the money, wealth and popularity, now you don't see it. All now vanity. All now vanity. After all the money, wealth and popularity, now you don't see it. All now vanity. All now vanity. You just to be a bloodsucker. Just because of things of this world. But today, here you are. You know they enter people's eyes again. Even your shoes and your wristwatch, they are nowhere to be found anymore. You have seen it with your eyes. They are vanity upon vanity. All now vanity. After all the money, you don't see a more beautiful girl. After all the money, if you want what you got, now you don't see it. All now vanity. I'm preaching the money where was worth. All now vanity. You don't see it. After all the money, wealth and popularity. Now you don't
What is
see
the
it.
essence of wealth without loved ones? My life now is filled with misery. My life is a curse. How long will I keep spilling the blood of the innocent? How long? It's time to end it all. Yes. It's time to end it all and allow the world heal from my atrocity.
He asked me to leave, but while I was on my way, I saw Mayo.
That means Mayo killed him.
Definitely.
Does that mean Mayo is more powerful?
No, I don't think so.
For the fact that he saw it coming and was unmoved shows how brave and fearless he is. I think the best thing for us now to do is to act fast and according to instruction before Mayo finds us.
Do you know her? She said your mom brought her from the village.
I know her, Adugo.
Please, can you take us to the village so that we can locate her?
Why not?
Please.
Once again, you are welcome.
Thank you. You once offered to help when needed. Is the offer still valid?
Yes. How may I be of help?
Mayo sacrifices young girls in a pool inside his house. If a virgin can get into that pool, he will be destroyed.
Do you have the virgin?
Yes, but we need you to gain access into the compound.
Did you tell her that she will die to destroy someone?
She will not die. Otakasi River forbids virgins.
Where is the water? I'm as surprised as you are. It's dried up.
And what could this mean?
Mystery. Mystery.
Disaster. Want to make a peace. Want to Onyenze n'ụwa, ọ dịka ọ nọ mgbacha, mana o sosigo n'ụwa, ọ gbachagokwa. Evil that men do lives with pain. One share with profit.
Let the vultures feed on my crackers. I am abomination to the world. Hi! Odunze! Hi, Odunze, why? Odunze! Hi, Odunze! What's the essence of making all this money when you cannot enjoy them? Hi! Hi! Odunze! Hi! Odunze! Let's go, let's go.
Any shot to control, any shot to control, any disaster.